So, hello everybody. Myself, Rishav, and this is going to be my uh, this is going to be my walkthrough on solving breakinbox. So, let's first check if our machine is running or not. As you can see, the box is ready. So, we will start doing exploits in this box. I'm sorry, root terminal. Uh, so Uh, so so let's start with finding. Let's start with finding the IP of the breaking box. So for that we will use ifconfig to check our IP and subnet mask. So netmask is /24. So nmap -sn 56 dot /24. So the /24 is subnet mask uh, for this IP. Okay, so we found the IP. We found the IP of the breaking box, and it's 192.168.56.105. And so let's start with nmap scan. So meanwhile, I will be doing some fuzzing. So ffuf. So it will fuzz it for directories and filter code 403. And -c argument just prints out a colorful result. So as you can see, the network scan is done, and we find three services running in this machine. Among them, they are FTP server, SSH, and HTTP server, all running on their default ports. So let's just close this, and so from here we can see that we have few few directories within this machine. So let's start by accessing those directory. So this is the default home page, and as you can see, the vulnerability. As you can see, it uses HTTP transfer protocol, which is vulnerable to man-in-the-middle attacks. And let's just take the screenshot of this. Let's access the directory which we found from fuzzing. So among them, we will see on uploads, admin, services, and ABC. Services, ABC, and scripts. So let's go with uploads. So the uploads doesn't only have one image, that is must-see.png. Since I have already solved this machine and gained full access to this machine, uh, uh, I will only follow the solution that leads to exploiting this machine. So let's go to admin. So right here, this is the only thing that might be useful because this is kind of hint for the existence of a user called key user, but here right now it is only given as key. So another dead end. So service search.html. So this is one of the vulnerabilities I found uh, in this machine, that is sensitive data exposure. This site exposes sensitivity in URL inspect, sorry, view in URL source code. So we will inspect this. So click here. So this is nothing but a junk. So we will inspect this machine. So Control Shift C for inspect. And as you can see, at the end of this HTML script or HTML source code, we have uh, we have a commented strings among these string. So let's just start doing this. Okay, so since the JavaScript has blocked me to since JavaScript script has locked me, I will just crawl this website. Control C, crawl. So let's just copy this string and go to base64 converter. So right now it's telling that there is a password in this page and we must find the password. The hint is 13. So we will so the ciphered password is this, and let's copy this. So our only hint is on 13, and since it is ciphered, we will use ROT13 algorithm to decipher this code. So let's just paste here. So this might be a possible password for FTP login. So let's copy that and go to FTP 192.168.105. Password will be user Kai. Okay, so right now we don't know the password. So let's find the username of the for the FTP server. So for the username of FTP server, we will go to scripts. So another dead end. So let's go to uploads. So, maybe it's on services or media. So I remember. If we go to the directory called ABC, we may find username for possible usernames. So this is one of the vulnerability which is called directory listing. So right now, when I'm going to a different web directory, or rather than showing me a web page, it will show me the list of files within that directory. So among these 10 and 10 are just junk. So we'll go to scan 2.jpeg, and so we find a QR code. So let's scan the QR code. QR. So now let's download this file. Let's upload the file. So scanning the file, it will give us this QR. So let's just copy and paste. This is a Canva website, so it's a presentation website. So another QR right here. Let's save this. So let's go to QR scanner, go to pictures, screenshot, and the next QR image. So it will generate a new QR uh, for Canva. So let's open that link. So perhaps I'm the one. This may be the last QR we will have to scan. So one good thing about this website is it will just scan the whole image and check for QRs. So that's why I use this website. So let's press Control C and open this link. So from this link we can see that there are a list of name, emails, and ages. So this may be this is a sensitive data exposure through QR scanning, and this is just a list of possible usernames for SSH, FTP, or SSH, SSH or STP. So uh, so the first case for me is user Kai because it's just a Kai is a character in an anime. So maybe this might be the one. So password would be. So as you can see, we have gained a successful login on FTP server. So uh, let's see where we are. So as you can, so it says we are in home/Kali. So let's find the usernames within the machine. So cd dot to go. So there are a list of users in Kali. So one of them is Kai, key user, Pentest Pro, and Pulse. So let's get inside Kai. So ls cd cell cd cell cd cd cell. So the maybe.png. Let's download maybe.png. Get maybe.png. FTP service cannot open open the images or files. So the only way to view FTP data would be to download to our machine and see locally. So let's get. I'm sorry. So we have successfully downloaded this file. So let's say goodbye. So cd. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is just the image.png image, but this image in the metadata of this maybe.png, we found a base 64 code, and we will decode that. So to look into metadata for maybe.png, we shall type ex if tool maybe.png. So right here we can see there is a base 64 encoding. So let's copy this and decode. So this just reveals that the password may or may not be rower 96. So let's log into SSH. So the password may be rover 96. So we have gained a successful sale for Pulse user, and for further privilege escalation, let's escalate with LD preload shared library. So uh, to see the shared library, we will use sudo hyphen l, and this list of directories shared library. So among those we will I will be using home key user imp this. So let's try the first. So maybe I'll just wait for the lane. So let's continue. So sudo hyphen u to specify user, and the user would be key user, and the directory would be this. So we can use any name as we like. So I'll just put raya, and enter date timestamp in the file. So from this we can gain from instead of just putting date and executing date, we will just use slash bin slash bash to gain shell from the file. So ls, maybe who am I? So I'm key user, and let's continue by saying so. So now let's just use privilege escalation with shared library. So sudo hyphen l. So for this we will use pentest pro nodes or nodes. Uh, so let's just open nodes dot nodes. So node slash nodes. So sudo path for nodes. So this so the nodes is open in nanotext editor. So we will use this to gain a reverse shell as Pentest Pro. And since Pentest Pro has sudo privileges, I can just gain access to sudo or root user. So let's say revsales.com. So for this, my IP would be 192.168.56.1. Port would be 8987. So let's copy the revsale command and paste on text editor. So before this, I will specify, I will give shebang or hashbang. So it will execute without error. It will just specify from where to pull the bash command library slash bin slash bash. So Control S, Control X. Maybe I need to write the file path. So Control Shift V. Oh, I'm sorry. So the command was slash home slash pen test pro slash nodes slash nodes. So press Y for saving. So Control X. So let's check if we have successfully uploaded it to nodes. So sudo cat Control Shift. Maybe I'll just copy. So here is our revshell command for bash. So let's just run. Before running this command, we must first listen from Nikto or any other listener for reverse cell connection. So let's type nc lvnp 8987. So let's press enter and let's go here and just execute the command sudo Control Shift P enter. So So right here we gained the reverse cell as root. So we are root. So let's just list, and this is how I gained root access on breakinbox machine. And thank you. That's it. That's all.